Welcome to Everyday Life. Thank you for joining our podcast, Conversations Over Coffee. My name is Jen.
And I'm Dagda.
And we're going to hit you with the explicit content warning right off the bat. This podcast does include adult situations and adult language from time to time.
I'm an angel. I never fucking cuss.
Okay. Anyways, you ready to go?
Oh, yeah.
All right, let's go. I got a bone to pick with you, you dirty motherfucker.
Okay.
I've waited all day for this. Hello, welcome back, everybody. So let me just say this. We had some technical difficulties that took like 4 hours to correct, but I got smart today and I wrote down my thing. I wrote down my issue because this morning, so like, you know, I had errands to run, right? So this morning I go in to take my shower and like any good girl who brushes her teeth, I go to brush my teeth. Now, here's the thing I'm going to say. I always wash my toothbrush before I stick it in my mouth, right?
Okay.
So I wash my toothbrush. I get the toothpaste on. As soon as I get that toothbrush in my mouth, my inner child automatically went, wait, he was talking about seeing flies all over somebody's toothbrush at home. Maybe he was lying and it was really our toothbrush. That's my inner child telling me. So I'm supposed to tell you, you dirty motherfucker, you should have confessed it was our toothbrush.
No, it was not.
Just watching the flies. Just watching the flies.
No.
But yeah, like literally, I'm like, brush. And I went, okay, I washed that, right? Because he was telling that story about them flies in his kitchen. And oh my God. And then I'm like gagged a little bit, you know, and I was just like, no, I brushed. I always use hot water to clean my toothbrush before I brush with it.
Mm.
Because my partner seems to think I shouldn't keep it on the sink. And he's like, because, you know, and I'm like, and all I think when he's just like, you know, that's just like really gross. I'm like, wait, I wash my toothbrush before every time I use it. And I'm thinking, what devious things are you doing in the sink to where you're like, that's really dirty. You shouldn't leave your toothbrush there.
Yeah.
It's weird to me.
I used to have one of those toothbrush cases that had it was like the little plastic case you clip over it, right? And it had UV lights in it that would shine right on the bristles.
Oh, I got you, Sheldon. I understand what you're talking about.
I used to have one of those. I left it at work all the time.
Right. It still doesn't change the fact that you're Sheldon.
Okay.
I mean, and that's okay because he's like, if according to him, he's the smartest motherfucker on the planet. Yeah. So that was my thing that I've been waiting all day to get on you about, you dirty motherfucker. Like, man.
And there was like 8 fucking flies crawling around in there. And it was like, Jesus Christ, what the fuck's going on here?
Yeah, not on my toothbrush though. So let's just clarify that. Not on my toothbrush because.
No, that was at my house.
Yeah, I mean, I am a clean bitch. I scrub my toothbrush before I actually stick it in my mouth. And now I'm like, after this whole thing that everybody in the fucking neighborhood, everybody in the county, everybody in the city has been having these flies come out of their drain. I'm like, oh, maybe one of those things would be a good idea. I mean, it's that same thought of like having a fucking spider lay an egg sac up in my sinus cavity. I don't want to be like, achoo, and arachnophobia happen. I mean, it'd be terrible.
Oh, really?
So that was my favorite. I waited all day because I didn't want to say it this morning until I knew what your mood was for the day. Because sometimes I'll say something like, you dirty cocksucker. And
Swenger.
You'll just be like, fuck you. I'm done. I'm out. But I mean, we all have days like that.
Yep.
I mean, before we were on mic, I don't even know what we were doing, but I was stomping around here and I was just like, rah, 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 and I'm hungry and I cooked food. I ate food and I'm fine.
Yeah.
Well, I'd already been on what did I tell you? Like 16 going on 17-hour fast.
Okay.
I don't want to hear about you're almost on 24 hours, motherfucker. I don't want to hear about it. Anyways. So.
You can't fast that long. What the fuck are you talking about?
I know. Like, it's so annoying when people tell you, you know, you really can't do, and it's just like, you know what? I've done the research and I can. I technically can fast for up to 48 hours before I have to worry about putting any kind of proteins in my body. Now, having said that, my partner would be like, oh, I'd give you some proteins. I knew something was off today when I got out of the shower and I'm just running around here like getting ready for work, you know, and to go do errands and then work. And it's like, I'm never able to walk from the bathroom to my office in a towel without having somebody leer at me. I don't know. I don't know a better way to say that without coming off creepy weird. Because I don't have a kitchen curtain and I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
I mean, so there's one hand of me, right, where I used to feel bad for the neighbors because it's an eyeful for, you know, because that's all you can see.
I mean,
well,
I doubt that you can even see that because you're so short. They can see the top knot of your head fucking bobbling around.
Which is horrible if that's all they can see.
She must be walking around in there naked again. How do you know? I can see her bun.
I can see her bun bobbing up and down. Then they see the giant ginger walk behind me. They're like, oh, well, maybe I should pay more attention. No. So on the one hand, I feel bad because it's astonishing for the average person. They'd be like, oh, wow, right? But then I'm like, you dirty mother. And I'll look straight out the windows because sometimes I'll see the neighbor upstairs, across the alley, upstairs in either one of those two houses. And here's the creepy thing. The gray house, they have a video camera in their window. And it's been in there for about 6 or 8 years. I don't like it when I see that red light on.
Our fucking bathroom doesn't have one of those bathroom windows in it.
It's just clear glass.
Yeah, the house was built in 1920.
Right.
And it's a full-size fucking window, too.
Yeah.
Although it's like 7 feet off the ground because my house is...
You're taking a piss and your neighbor's out doing yard work. Hey, Nemorino.
And, it was probably worse before because we didn't have... we had a cyclone-style fence.
Right.
But now we have one of those cedar fences.
Yeah.
And it's 6 feet tall all the way around. Although not out in the front yard. But anyway. And so anybody out back could see directly into the fucking bathroom. Of course, you're high enough up so that unless they're in the house across the way, they're not going to be looking directly in there. But we used to have a fucking... Actually, I think it's still...
I'm sorry. I'm such a smart ass. If I had a window like that and I caught somebody specifically looking in my window, I swear to Jesus, I'd just bend over and grab my ankles and start yelling, you like the show, motherfucker? Because I'm very much like, I don't intentionally look into my neighbor's yards. I don't intentionally look towards their home like, oh, it looks like Jimmy John over there. He got himself a giant foot long. I don't, oh, look at him down that dog. I don't do that. I try to create this invisible barrier. Like even earlier when we heard that big loud bang.
Yeah.
I don't know what it was. I'm guessing that. So where I live for the last almost solid year, they've been working on an ADU, an additional dwelling unit. And it's in the alley and it's like 18 feet from the garage. And they have a fucking porta potty out there.
Oh, yeah.
And that's exactly what that sounded like to me, was somebody slamming the porta potty door.
And that was kind of loud for porta potty getting slammed.
You would think, except for think about the way everything's positioned out there. So it's just an acoustic heaven right there because you've got the garage, the open space, the ADU, the garage, open space. So it's just like a wave flow. But anyway, fucking mother. I just have an invisible fence in my mind where I just don't look over because I have unfortunately see things I don't want to see.
Yeah. And we have Venetian blinds in it.
Yeah.
But this was something that started when Martin was living with us.
Oh, Jesus. Hi, Martin. We missed you.
He would always pull the blinds up. You know how you pull on them and they go up.
Yes.
Instead of just like twisting the deal and making them tilt, he would just fucking pull them. And I'm going there and be like, what the fuck? Why are the blinds open completely? And I talked to him one time about it. He's like, let them see.
that 100. Like I said, the conversation Mama D and I had about him.
Yeah.
And what's really funny is sometimes you don't know how people view people until it's just like a random off the cuff comment.
Mm-hmm.
Like, especially when she was just like, tell me about it. And I was just like, what? So here's the thing. There is a level of guilt I have telling that story, which I'll tell it on After Dark, and we'll address that in just a minute. I have an issue telling that story in the degree of it happened before my current partner.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So, I don't want him thinking like I'm sitting there going back in my spank bank going, oh Martin, yeah. Look at the Greek Adonis. Oh, yeah. I don't want him thinking that. It's not that. To me, it was a shocking thing. And him and I were just friends, and that's great. And I'm just, until you get a drunk call from him, and then you're just like, I don't know where a 42-year-old Malaysian woman is. I'm so sorry. I can't help you. I'm not your hookup, but I don't, like, I'm not your wingman, and my ex at the time, he probably have been like, well, go ahead and go be a good human and do that. And I'm like, no, we're just going to leave it at that as no. So, but I have that level of guilt where I don't want my partner to think of like, oh, you got him in your spank bank. No, I don't. The primary person I have in my spank bank is my partner.
Now I have fucking Boondock Saints stuck in my head.
Oh.
That scene where they go into the adult bookstore and they're in the fucking back where it's booths. And Ron Jeremy is in there.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
And he's like, yeah, you dirty girl.
Now that we're past the point, Hedgehog, because that was, here's the thing. I've seen Boondock Saints twice since it came out.
Okay. And
I think the last time I watched it was when I first met my last partner.
Okay.
So that's a spell ago.
Yeah,
that's a spell ago because
it's been a day or two.
My partner and I are coming up on a decade of knowing each other. I don't know. It depends on how you want to look at it. Either we've been together for a decade or we're about to celebrate knowing each other for a decade. And then next year will be officially a decade or whatever. I don't give a fuck. We keep saying every time we get into a discussion, you would think after 10 fucking years. So everybody looks at it their own way. Anyways, damn, I didn't even, Anyways.
That movie actually made me want to get tattoos on my forearms of the Aquitas and, what was it? Veritas? Not Veritas.
No, something like that.
Basically.
It's not Vinny Vici.
No, it's not.
Vinny Vidi Vici.
Yeah, it's not that. I came, I saw it, conquered. No, it's basically like Truth and Justice.
Yeah. All I know is that movie, because see, I don't know if it came out before or after. I'm going to be very quite honest about it, right? Because, poor is not just a 4-letter word. It's a lifestyle, okay? So there was many shows, many movies, many shows, many things that I didn't see when it first came out. I'm probably on average 3 to 5 years behind on some stuff.
Okay.
Even though I make up for it when I can't sleep and I binge, and it's just like, oh, why not watch all 11 seasons of The Walking Dead? So I'd seen Boondock Saints after I'd seen Blade, I think 2, where Norman Reedus is. Okay, and I remember getting like super excited because I thought Norman Reedus was super cute. And I don't know. I thought Norman Reedus was super, super cute when I still think he's a good looking dude, right? I think it's just weird how thick his neck's got. Like, and I imagine he would be like, he'd be like, it's because I've been slaying zombies all day. building up the next muscles so they can't bite me, right? But he was just so tiny and quiet. And I remember the first time I saw him, I thought, oh, he's so cute. We could crush him. Yay. We could go totally dominate that conversation. But then when I saw him in Boondock Saints, it was just like, just seeing him as that good bad boy. I was like, yep. I remember, and this is not offense to anybody because anybody who knows me knows my favorite genre of. But yeah, I was just like, if I was a gay man, I would totally be the top.
Wow.
Sorry. Anyways, okay, so talking business, right? I mean, we were supposed to talk about it like starting a few minutes ago. So we were kind of talking off mic because these audio and technical difficulties on the one hand will drive you fucking nuts, right?
Mm-hmm.
They drive him nuts because he's the smart one. I'm only the smart. He's the smart one.
Sure.
And so he has to figure it out. Well, you have more patience for it. I start crying because some of these instructions, you go through them and they're like, do ABC, do A through alpha double Z, right? And you do it. And then it goes, or try this. And it's like a one button push after you've spent 12 hours watching videos and it's too much for my stress level.
Yeah. And some of the videos that I've watched, they're like, oh yeah, do X, Y, and Z. And so I do X, Y, and Z. And I'm like, okay, that sort of worked.
It did nothing.
And then, yeah.
Well, and that's the thing is like they can have a video out going new for the Audacity program or new for this hosting site or that hosting site. And it could be dated within 7 to 10 days of the current date. Then you go do it and it's like all of a sudden you see a supplemental video, new update, and it's like, you fuckers. Why? Is it just so people can keep working? If it is, okay, I get it. But it's just like,
I mean, this Audacity program's been around for quite a while.
25 years.
Yeah. And it's just been updated a whole bunch of times. And
it just on August 5th literally got stable certified of this year. And it's been around for 25 years. I was telling you that the other day.
Yeah. But I had just done the updates that it was talking about. When you were like, oh, you need to do the updates. I'm like, yep, I already did that.
Sometimes
3 times because I did it on my computer and my laptop and this laptop.
You know, what was funny is I was thinking today, man, maybe you should put Audacity over here. And then my inner child was like, no, ma'am, hard pass. I don't want to cry all the time. I cry enough as it is. And it's not because of something you've done or somebody else has done. It's the overwhelming like pressure of life. You know, so anyways, but fun, happy thoughts. We went and told people today in person who we gave shout outs to. The numbers are doing steady. I imagine we're probably going to have a little bit of a stalemate for a little bit with the holiday and everything, but I think it'll be fine.
Yeah, I mean, we knew going into this that this is not.
Yeah, this isn't a 2-week. To
be doing a podcast. But.
It's the most wonderful time of the year because we started a podcast.
Any fucking way.
You know, there are times where I wish I had cameras all around this house, like on the inside and stuff like that, because like my absolute stress fit earlier with my inner child running around singing a random song. And, you know, like last night with the... So I told the story at the local store because we had to go see Miss Kathy. And it worked out really well. We saw Mr. Ramon too.
Yep.
Who is an artistic artist we'd like to feature on our Discord and Facebook page when the time allows. But, you know, his project is top secret and that's okay. What are you snickering about over there?
You said artistic artist?
Yeah.
And
that's what I named that part of it. What?
Okay. Never mind.
No, go ahead. It's okay.
Carry on.
No. What's wrong with the artistic artist?
Nothing.
Is it a double negative?
No, it's definitely not a double negative.
Is it some kind of a porn film you've seen?
No.
Then what is it? Because you're like, he said, y'all just can't see it, but he's sitting over here laughing. Why?
At first, I thought you said autistic artist.
Well, that too.
And I was like, he's not autistic, dude. It's like when my friend Sean first met me. he fucking he fucking asked another dude because my ethnicity confused him.
Yeah.
He asked if I was Mongolian. Although he didn't say Mongolian.
Oh, Mongolian.
Yeah.
Did he say something racist?
Worse, it's the old kind of
Please.
pejorative term for people with autism, with the extreme kind of autism.
Oh, did he ask if you were a savant?
No, he asked if I was a Mongoloid. And he meant Mongolian. I laughed my ass
This coming
off.
from a Melungeon.
Yeah. It's funny too because he asked some other dude, right? Mm-hmm. He's like, "Is he a Mongoloid?" And he's like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" Obviously not. And he's like, "What are you talking about?" He's like, "Oh, you mean Mongolian?" And then the dude told me, like, they were both sitting across from me at the table. We were doing something at the game shop, and the other dude's like, "You know, he asked me about you." And Sean's like kicking him under the table. Don't. I just fucking laughed. Yeah. I do not look anything like a Mongolian.
And you don't look anything like a Melungeon either.
No, it's because I'm not.
Go Wikipedia that one. We're not saying anything racist.
Yeah.
I mean, it's actually, if you think about it, if you think about what a Melungeon is, it's actually a compliment to be part of that group.
Not according to the government.
I'm trying to give him a compliment because
But that's another story for another time.
Yeah, because let me tell you something. I'm still on the fence about Sean. I still remember him coming and picking you up. I'm like, you're going to make sure he's okay and gets up and down the stairs and everything okay? He's like, oh, yeah, we'll call 911 if something happens. That's not an acceptable level of care to me.
Yeah.
But I also don't have the, again, we had a private conversation the other day about over empathetic, which is me, versus average empathetic, which is you.
Yeah, maybe.
I mean, you're average-ish.
I might have average empathy. I probably, well, maybe average for a dude.
Yeah.
I was going to say I'm probably lower than average on empathy, but maybe average for a dude.
I have only ever seen your emotions, besides anger, which I like. It's one of those dirty little secrets, dirty, guilty pleasures, if you will. Mm-hmm. I like it when I see you get mad because I think, ooh, that motherfucker's going to get it. Yeah. So there's one part of it. But I think in all the years I've known you, honestly, I've only seen you get really, your emotions get more sad or stressed. Like stressed isn't a sad stress. Does that make sense if I say sad stress? Okay. Like I've seen you sad for me a couple of times, but like most recent, like, and not like, I don't know. We had a funeral we had to attend several years ago. Mm-hmm. And that was, we both got very emotional over that. You more so than me, I think, just because you'd had 5 more years with the individual who passed. Mm. And so you had you had that extra time where a couple of the projects you'd done with, and you'd interacted with him at Mama D's house more. Yeah. And and he had the best hugs. He really did. But
wouldn't know.
I do. Everybody likes to have hugs from the squishmallow. Come on. But then last year, after everything had happened with my moving and storage job and I made my transition and everything, do you remember we were in the shop and we were at Mama D's shop. We were closing down, and just the level of stress I got because of a phone call and then all that and everything. This man, and it doesn't happen that often, this man walked over to me and grabbed me and hugged me and said, it's going to be okay. Now, on the one hand, I know there's probably at least 6 jealous women out there in the local area, right?
Sure.
On the other hand, it was, I for a second there, a split second, I thought, oh, fuck, I'm dying. And he's going to tell me right now, really? Because it's like we fist bump a lot. Mm-hmm. We side hug a lot, but it's a weird thing. Yeah. And it's funny because then when I was like, oh my God, he hugged me. Is he going to tell me I'm dying? And then I think of how long it took Miss Susan to like get a hug from you. Mm. She was like, got to approach him like a scared kitty.
Yeah. Generally speaking, I don't like touching people unless I really know and or like them.
Ugh, you almost said the magic L word, motherfucker. Ew, I heard that.
No, I definitely did not almost.
Oh, were you like gagging a little bit in your throat?
Yeah.
Like people like. Well, I know you like touching certain people certain ways in certain areas. So there's a balance there.
Yeah, I mean, it's different if it's sensual.
Oh, good.
It's different when it's something like that, but yeah.
Well, I'm always rooting you come out on top.
Wow. But I like to relax.
Don't worry, there's an app for that.
There soon will be.
No, there's After Dark, we're just not gonna. Anyways, let's do some updates because it dawned on me.
Updater.
It dawned on me. We talked yesterday about doing a little bit of updates, and we kind of did do some updates, but mostly we did shout outs, and then we talked about those dirty Walking Dead devils.
What devils?
Well, and then I watched a little bit more of Fear the Walking Dead, and I'm like, okay, they finally killed this person. I guess it's okay. And then, of course, I started the new season, and I'm like, yay, because of one of the characters that gets introduced, and I'm like, yay, and then I'm just like, but my brain's also confused because I've seen all of the Walking Dead series.
Okay.
And I'm going, why is this individual talking to these motherfuckers? That person's not even fucking alive. Is he talking to a ghost? So it kind of fucked my head up a little bit, but I'm excited-ish, maybe. I don't know. Anyways. But we didn't get to updates. So we are starting to get the comments. In person, I've had some comments. Mm-hmm. Online, Patreon, we had a request that After Dark start now. So
I want my After Dark and I want it now.
Yes. So here's the thing. Everything we do, we have to do in steps. So we have multiple things going on. So one, I have to, that's going to sound wrong if I say it that way. One, I have to choose my words very carefully right now. So first thing we have to do is we're having a lot of fun with conversations over coffee. Mm-hmm. Until we have to get the audio file ready to go to upload. And so hopefully today we enacted something that's going to help with that and make you not want to poke my fucking eyes out every other day. But so we had the break because you had family stuff to take care of essentially. Right. And then we're coming up on the holiday weekend. So we're trying to cram a bunch of stuff in and play catch up. But then I think the equipment's doing okay. I think it's the program that's being a little bit of a bitch.
Well, yeah, and I have to get better at fine-tuning stuff before it has to be edited.
Oh,
right?
You mean you have to have more patience?
No, that's not the issue.
You sure?
Yeah.
Are you sure about here? That's actually true. You're a pretty patient person.
Yeah.
But it's funny to have you give me that look like, now this is not the week to fuck with me. I'm tired. And I get why you're tired. And it's weird because we just started getting in this routine and then we had this interruption. And then was it today or yesterday? I figured out brilliance of all brilliance. Duh. I've got all the portable audio equipment. Mm-hmm. And I could have just done that instead of being depressed and trying to figure everything else out. But, hindsight 2020 or 40-40 or eagle eye, whatever it is what it is.
80-20.
Something like that. So here's the thing, guys. We have to do things in steps. So we're really happy with what we do with Conversations Over Coffee. We're trying to get the audio together. And we're trying to get that all straightened out because when we move on to the next phases of things that are going to go under the everyday life umbrella, we want to make sure that audio is 100% just worked out so that we can just put the content out for you and you can fucking laugh, enjoy, or with After Dark, probably have a few thoughts, a few thoughtful moments.
A whole bunch of what the fuck?
Watch out, ladies. Be aware of where your socks are. Anyways.
Wow.
I sure did put that hashtag, watch your socks, ladies. I sure did put that hashtag on the last episode.
You dirty sock goblin.
Oh, fuck you.
Fucking weirdos.
I told you. It just reminds me of the Phantom of the Opera sneaking out. Is that clean? Maybe I want it rough today. Watch your socks. Watch your socks. Okay, so we want to get the audio to where it's not so stressful, because it's very stressful. We want to make sure you guys can hear it. So here's the difference of opinion that we have about it. I use giant headphones when I listen to things because I have very small ear canals, so I can't wear earbuds. They never fit in, and the last time I got a set fit in there, my ears swole so bad, I actually had to put an ice pack on my ear. And the person who was with me on that work day was like, "Are you okay?" And I ripped my ice pack out of my lunchbox, and I'm like, "I'm okay." And my ears were red for like 3 days. So I wear the big headphones, which I think everybody should do anyways, because studies show that the little earbuds aren't good for your ears. It can be too dangerous for your drums. But humans being humans, and none of us ever listen to our parents, so none of them are going to listen to us, because I'm not a parent. So anyways, I listen with big headphones. You listen with an earbud. So you're much more critical about the highs and lows versus where I'm at with it. And I understand that. I'm respectful to that, because what did you say earlier?
I don't know.
I wear earbuds. You don't understand what it's like when something goes high pitched. That'll blow your fucking ear out. Sound about right?
Something like that.
Something along those lines. So we're trying to get the audio together and done for conversations over coffee so that we don't have that worry. So we can just be like, oh, record. Psh, oh, now, Dagda does not agree with me on this point, but I'm like, if we get all that.
Let them bitches blow out their eardrums.
Well, yeah. Maybe you should wear big headphones like a big boy. No.
You should toughen up.
Yeah. Yeah. Put them big boy panties on and toughen up. Put them wool panties on and toughen up. You're like, if you could only see his face, that's his you cocksucker face. I love it. My opinion, because I've never been opposed to working a lot, is that if it's all dialed in, I'll give them shit every day of the week, because it makes the world better when we all can laugh and think and, all that fun stuff. And that is not how Dagda thinks. Dagda wants us to be in a way where we're doing the 4-day work week again or less.
Yes.
But see, and here's the thing though, is that you still we live in the same neighborhood for now. The fuck was that?
I hit the...
Oh, fucking Christ. I was just like, oh my God. First we have a plethora of fucking flies in this house. Did a rat somehow get in?
This rat bastard.
Hey! But I get it. But I mean, it wouldn't matter because, like, motherfucker, we live in the same neighborhood. We do coffee 3 or 4 times a week. So
what you're saying is I need to move.
With me when I make some money and move so that my landlord can sell her, when she's ready to retire, she can sell this investment so she can retire super comfortably. That is something I have to think about, is at some point and all that. And then, you can sell your house and then we can the whole group of us, and then whatever girls, that's right. I said it in multiplicity, whatever girls must be at least 2, if not 3 for Dagda. Those are my requirements, and I have very specific reasons why, but we won't talk about it here. Anyways, we'll all move out to the ranch and life will be good.
The bunny ranch?
No. No. No.
What,
although if our state would legalize it, I mean, it might be very profitable. You never know.
I mean, it's always going to be profitable. It's the reason it's the oldest fucking profession.
I tell everybody the same things. There's 2 things that are never going to change in life that are always going to be a constant: fucking and fighting. Period.
And taxes.
No, that's actually a new age thing. That's not an old age thing. That hasn't been around for 800. I mean, no. I mean, think about it. When you go back to the 1500s, they're just like, oh, your taxes, they would say you have taxes to pay. Give me a shilling or what the fuck ever. And then they just take 50 acres of your land. So.
What the fuck? Oh my God. Any fucking way.
I'm telling you, I know, like, I understand, I think, the family history I've talked about, that we talked about. So we go back to like 1633-ish, and we were lords over land, and the big muckety muck came, and we wouldn't bow, so we lost half of our land. So don't tell me. Yeah. Me. But listen, bitch, this is America, and we haven't been paying taxes here for 1800, 1900, 2000, what are we in, 2025? If less I look at it, I don't fucking know what day of the week is. I was trying to, so as we're uploading stuff to make sure that we stay on schedule for you guys, because things like this last week happened, where it's just like the only thing that's going to happen is the social media side of it. Because I did think about opening the laptop that does that side of the recording side of it, and I just cried a little bit. I was like, I don't understand, because there's the mixer board that you brought in and I don't know. And then I thought, oh, well, if I unplug everything and then just plug in the mobile mics, then I think that'll work. And I can record that because I have a project I'm working on. And then I was just like, and then I was going to text you and see if that would work. But then I started crying because I was just like, no, he's probably tired because he worked yesterday and he's helped his uncle yesterday and he's helping his uncle today. And it's fucking hot. And so,
yeah, it'd work. All you have to do is unplug that thing.
Yeah, I just unplugged that whole thing.
Yeah.
And then put in the shtick.
The little dongle. Yeah.
Dunker. So anyways, so that's why we don't have After Dark right now, because we have to do everything in a kind of a set order. So we got to get the audio going with Conversations Over Coffee. And then we want to introduce After Dark. Now, here's the thing with After Dark. We're probably going to make it a once a week series because, one, the episodes are probably going to be close to 90 minutes, I would say, depending on what we talk about. But it's going to be a once a week thing because it's kind of like going to be bonus content, right? It will kind of a bonus thing. But here's the other thing is that for After Dark, we're going to have to charge because of the content that it is. So we've still got to, but I still think, $5 a month is more than reasonable. Because we want to do After Dark. We want to do 4 to 5 episodes a month, right? And then there's the other project that you were talking about doing once a month.
Yeah.
So if you think about it, so if between After Dark and the other project, those are 5 different episodes that you get. $5 a month is like $1 an episode, which is really reasonable. Plus you're still getting the 12 to 15 episodes of Conversations Over Coffee included in all that.
Yeah.
Right. And then, I had to sign up for Instagram today, but we're working on getting the Instagram. I'm actually trying to find people on Instagram that I know are following us on Facebook. I've got a couple of you guys, so thank you. So I'm trying to get the Instagram up to par. I'm trying to make sure I'm engaged on the Facebook. Discord's the only thing suffering right now because I'm routinely on Patreon, Buzzsprout, Spotify. I'm routinely in there and usually have less than a day response to all of them. Because before y'all say, why don't you just get the app and get the notifications on your phone? Because I need a new phone because my phone is from 2015. No, 2016.
Damn, your phone's almost as old as my car.
You know what my phone is? It's almost as old as your attitude. I was like, wait a minute. I had to think about it. So anyway, After Dark, hopefully we'll premiere that by October, November. We'll see how good you guys have been. We'll see.
I was thinking we should premiere it on fucking Dresden's birthday.
Which is Halloween?
Yeah.
Ugh. The smile on his face that I remembered that. Priceless. Well, we might, because that's actually very fitting if you think about it, because that's when the world, or at least North America, starts to naturally darken at night.
Is it?
Yeah. By the end of October, it's like 3:00. It's just like, who has a headlight on so I can see walking out to the garage?
So it must be, what is it? The equinox?
Yeah, I mean, September 22nd is when the equinox happens. And I think it's within 6 weeks is when you actually have that full. I was not sniffing my finger, I promise. So, yeah, it's like. I'm dead.
Now I have fucking Bloodhound Gang playing in my head.
Hip hop?
No.
Hip hop anonymous?
I'm the hip hoppopotamus. My rhymes are bottomless. Pause. That's fucking Flight of the Conchords.
Hip hop, hippity the hippity hip hip. You know, stop.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Bloodhound Gang is not hip hop.
Yeah, I don't care. If it speaks to you, it speaks to you. Speaking of music, thank you. Now that I've squirreled 20 times. Oh wait, no. After Dark will probably be premiering this fall. Fuck you. Do you want to tell them about the project that we're talking about releasing once a month? It's going to be, what's it going to be for, and what are we going to call it? What are you going to call it? Because all I got to do is to tell you yay or nay or read it if you want me to.
Yeah, it's Hypnotic Gifts.
Okay, and what's that going to be about?
It's kind of exactly what it sounds like. It's going to be brief hypnosis sessions, basically.
Okay.
That will be generative in nature.
So it's going to be for people to be able to utilize how to like meditate and relax and de-stress.
Yeah, so most of them will be kind of relaxation, but most of them will also be focused on certain types of mental states.
Okay.
So, for instance, happiness.
Okay.
That's going to be like one of the very, very first ones.
Good.
And being able to basically trigger happiness in yourself on command.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's very exciting stuff. As long as I don't have to do step 1, turn off your lights. As long as I don't have to do that, I'm good. I'll help you do anything you want. I just don't want to have to put on my phone sex operator voice. I don't like using it.
Much like clucking like a chicken or barking like a dog, the turning off of the lights is optional. We charge extra for that. Yeah.
I do really well. You actually do a really good turkey call, and I really do a good chicken call.
Yeah, it'll blow out their eardrums though if I did it.
Back up and do it though, because it's fucking hilarious. Too lazy to back up. He moves the mic. It barely picked it up.
Oh, really?
I think it's the first time you did that. I looked around the shop. I was like, "What the fuck was that?"
Yeah, like doing it in stores because people were like, "What the fuck's going on?"
Sure makes people act fucking right, though. Okay, so, speaking of music, I feel so bad. There is a very iconic, I think, 70s and 80s band.
Okay.
Fronted by a lady.
Okay.
With a lady on the guitar, just shreds the shit out of it. And I can't believe, especially because, you ready to tell them?
You talking about the Bengals?
Ew, no. Especially because we live in the Pacific Northwest. I can't believe we forgot these ladies.
You talking about Hole?
Ew, no. That's garbage.
Garbage is excellent, actually.
I was talking about Heart. And mind you, Hole didn't become popular till the 90s. Heart, the band.
That's why I was like,
Ann and Nancy Wilson, they're from here. They're from the Pacific Northwest.
I only remember the dudes because there's 2 dudes in that band. They're playing guitar and drums, I think. And then the 2 chicks are singers.
No. Ann Wilson is the singer with Nancy Wilson, her sister, on backup. But she shreds. She's one of the most prolific female guitarists of the fucking 70s, 80s, and into the 90s.
See, I'm traumatized by watching one of those videos because the dude was wearing super tight pants and they're like zoomed into his crotch in the video.
What'd you do? Put on fucking Van Halen, aka David Lee Roth days?
No.
What Heart song were you watching where that was happening?
I think it was Crazy on You. No, it wasn't Crazy on You.
Barracuda, maybe?
That might be it.
You sure you didn't see the backside of Ann Wilson's ass? Are you sure? Because like she used to be really tiny when she was younger.
Did she have a moose knuckle on her butt? No.
She might have shit her pants. You don't know.
Wow.
Oh fuck! I about fell out the chair.
Yeah, he's wearing super tight white pants with a giant fucking...
Oh, so just like every other band that started in the early 70s all the way through like fucking 1993 until Plaid came along and grunge music went, hey, put a fucking shirt over that shit.
Yeah. It's like seeing that video made my balls uncomfortable. Also, I don't want that thing in my face. This microphone is actually traumatizing me right now.
Yeah, it's kind of intimidating. I'm not gonna lie. That fucking microphone, this microphone's intimidating to me, so I can't imagine how bad it is for you. You better hope I don't accidentally have to run away and come back and slap you on the backside of your head one of these days.
Wow.
Especially mid-laugh.
Are you proud of me, Daddy? Are you proud of me, Mommy? Sorry. More After Dark content.
And I think we keep bringing it up that it has to be for After Dark because that's literally, you have, like, especially when you consider our age, that's literally almost a third to half of our life is shut the fuck up.
You know, it's funny because I tell so many stories about when I was in the Army.
Yeah.
That sometimes I'm like, man, am I making the brief amount of time that I spent in the Army my entire personality? Like,
sometimes it's like that 6 years. Like that 6 years, if you think about it.
Yeah.
That 6 years, was it 6 or almost 7?
It was just over 6.
Yeah. So 6-ish. Sometimes it's like, I think those might be the experiences that molded you the most.
Yeah, it was a formative experience
because it was super great. You were talking about where you did basic training and what was recorded there in the Army now.
No, that was.
You said it perfectly clear yesterday.
They might have recorded that one there. It was Renaissance Man.
There you go. Because we were talking. Because I read an article about Pauly Shore having a tumor, and you know.
You should have stopped wheezing the juice. Sorry, wheezing the juice.
All right. There's a movie he actually did that I actually liked and found pretty good, and I think it was Son-in-Law.
I don't think I've seen that one.
What? Oh, fuck.
Biodome?
No, I mean, Encino Man was okay.
Wait, he was in Encino Man?
Yeah.
Okay, I just remember Brendan Fraser was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Biodome was, but I think it was actually Son-in-Law I really liked. It was a story about this college girl and anyways, and he was there and he goes out on the farm and he's just he's very hippie-ish, folksy and stuff like that. And he's like constantly telling them to relax and, munch on the grindage and all that. Like, oh God, all those terms I can't.
Gorp.
Dead. Just dead. Well, the problem is that you say gorp. Good old raisins and peanuts?
It's like granola, raisins, and peanuts, something like that.
Yeah, well,
pretzels,
on young Sheldon, John says that gorp is good old raisins and peanuts.
I'm sure there's like 5 different, just like GWAR, right? GWAR stands for God, what an awful racket. Well, no, that was one of the stories, though. Gotta make sure.
It always comes back to GWAR.
I was gonna say the other thing that my personality is based around is GWAR entirely. I should get a nose ring.
Fuck you. Are you gonna live up to those old wives' tale adages of what goes on with people with septum piercings?
No.
You sure?
Maybe I should. It'd be a good change of pace for me.
It could be, instead of trying to be so dominant and domineering. I'm talking about with your girlfriends. I'm not talking about here.
Oh, okay.
Because it's that conversation we've had before. It's just like, and I know, yeah, you're pretty, but do you need me to buy a grippy? One of those reach grippers? Jesus Christ.
Sorry, I'm airborne. I'm not chairborne. I don't know how to operate a chair.
You know what's funny? You say airborne, and my inner child wanted to break in the Navy.
Oh, wow.
I know, right? I'm like, that's not the one. It's I want to be an airborne ranger. Lived the life of something in danger.
Yeah, I don't remember. It's something danger, but I don't remember.
Yeah, lived the life of something in danger. I don't know. Anyways. So, it's not very often you actually get like that with me because I kind of know my limits pretty well, but we have a very our friendship is very equal. There are some things that I might be more dominant or vocal about, but here's the fucking sucky thing for me is that you know me well enough. You just know if you hit that right tone, everything in the world stops and it's like, whoa, did I go over the line? Just tell me what you need. And I hate that somebody has that kind of power over me. Because it's like I'm sure there's plenty of individuals out there, men, women, them, they, whatever, are out there going, oh, I'd like it if he'd tell me what to do. Well, drop a comment. You never know. I mean, he's kind of a picky bitch, but whatever. You never know. I mean, you might just simply send a no, or you might be like, I'm not going to say your full name, like how it Dagda says. You fill in the blank, whatever. I had to stop myself because I was going to say, I mean, it's on Discord though, so I probably could have said that, yeah. But anyways, but the one thing that I find amazing about myself when I say it is that I have learned I've had to project over the course of my life. I don't think anybody can get louder than me. Don't be gross.
What? Any fucking way.
I had a discussion with somebody recently and they wanted to get loud. There's a lot I can take. There's a lot I can tolerate. There's a lot I will accept just to make life copacetic. But when I hit that point of I don't fucking care, it's game on.
Yeah.
And I can go from I don't know what you're talking about to
redacted for your ear safety. You're welcome.
And I can do it. Look at that. I just maxed everything out. But was that bad in your ear?
Yes.
I'm so sorry. I still love you though.
Okay.
He does not believe me. And I forgot you had headphones on to make sure it was picking everything up. Yeah, I don't know. Otherwise, I think I think we're very equal in that aspect, except for I can be very, very loud. But I will give you applause. You're actually learning how to speak more, or not more, louder.
Okay.
I'm like,
okay.
I don't want to do a branch of ASMR. I fucking hate ASMR. Although I can be very good at it. I hate ASMR. ASMR? AMRS? Fuck off. Which is it?
ASMR.
ASMR.
Asthma.
I don't have asthma to you. So it was really funny. We got a comment from Stacy on Spotify.
Okay.
And I keep apologizing for my laugh because I have been going through this whole wheeze laugh thing, which anybody who listened to the last episode, you now are aware of how bad it can get. And she's just like, love the laugh. She loves the laugh. So what I told her, because we have a few more minutes because we're like kind of fucking on the time. We're having fun. What I told her is like, it's pretty fucking wild in person because it really is.
Yeah.
We're here and we're trying to go through to get the levels correct to be able to put it on the docket to publish. And so you're playing it and we can hear the full effect wheeze that happened the last episode. And so we're sitting here and we start laughing and laughing some more and laughing some more. So I like that we can laugh at ourselves. I mean, you were laughing at me. I was laughing at myself. Wow, we're going to have to pay fucking royalties to people if we keep doing that.
Anyway.
Sorry, speaking of my psycho killer moment.
Squirrel.
Oh, dude. So, right, we've been talking about this fly problem around the whole entire Pacific Northwest, right? We've been talking about it, right? I've killed no less than 180 flies in the last 2.5 days. And I'm like, I'm an equal opportunity killer. I will fucking warn you before I'm coming to kill your ass. I mean, you've been here. Do you not say that's a fair statement? Do you not agree that's fair?
She talks to the flies.
I do. You know what my partner says to me last night? No, I'm not judging, sweetie. But it's really fucking creepy when you talk to the flies. And I just like looked at him. I'm like, and I'm going to talk to him. I'm going to tell him. Maybe they'll fucking leave the house and they ain't got to fucking kill him.
Wow.
It's So I was just in a mood because I was so tired. Fucking, yeah, 2.5 days killing flies. It's like, fuck, this is too much, right?
Oh, wow.
What? What?
You're the great white hunter, aren't you?
I'm the great fly huntress.
Yeah.
I'm pretty fly for a white girl.
Asked for a 13 and they drew a 31.
Yeah, 51, 31. What's the difference, right? Just a few decades. Anyways.
Oh, wow. That made that fucking comment super dark.
Did it really? Can you explain it to me? If you can't explain it to me now, can you explain it to me off mic? Will
Sure,
you remember?
Sure.
Because I don't think you want to explain it right now. I can tell by the look on your face.
No.
Yeah. Okay. That's good. It'll be our secret. Shh. So anyways, so he's just like, it's really creepy. I wish you didn't do that. And something about it just twerked me the wrong way. I was exhausted. 2.5 days of fighting flies and being like, get the fuck out of my house or I'm going to fucking kill you. I mean, you heard.
Being super hot.
Oh my God. I mean, at least yesterday the heat broke a little bit. Today's so much better. But yeah, Tuesday and Wednesday, you can go like, fuck Satan's balls, man. It was bad. I was trying to eat salad for dinner. Fucking it wilted in 20 minutes. And I was just like, man, it just fucking tastes so gross. Fucking wilted salad. It's so nasty. But anyways, I was tired and I knew I was overtired. Like I told you, but when I went to bed 9:18 last night, I fucking crashed hard. Like I remember turning on King of the Hill and hearing Hank go, Bobby, come here. And I was like, out. Anyways.
Damn it, Bobby.
Damn it, Bobby. Anyways, I was in the mood and I just looked at him and I was just like, yeah. And he's like, well, it's kind of creepy. I was like, and I sleep with a stuffed fucking dog every night too. What do you got to say about that? He was like, wait, is that where he went? I'm like, yeah, Bernard comes to bed with me and I cuddle him and love him every night when I go to bed. So fucking what? He was just like, whoa. I'm like, what? You know, rat me out to everybody that I sleep with the stuffed dog? I do. I lay down. I sleep like this, for those of you who can't see, because this is something Dagda can't do.
Superman position.
Both my hands are, I didn't even think about it that way. Thank you. Both my arms are over my head, and I hold Bernard in my left hand, and I stroke his bottom of his chin with my right.
Wow.
I kiss him goodnight, put him up there with my hand, and it's a calming thing. And it's funny because, first of all, your arms being open or extended up above your head is it's supposed to be like a subliminal stress release thing.
Okay.
And I'm not into ASMR.
Okay.
I'm not into a lot of that stuff just doesn't work for me. It pisses me off. It makes me angry.
Okay.
You know, like I don't like sound machines. Like, fuck you. It took me 8 years to get used to having a fan running at night. Are you kidding me?
What do you have against Miami? And was her name Gloria Estefan?
I don't even know what I said where that brought it up because I'm trying to
sound machine.
Oh, you dick. You're such a dick. I'm like, wait, what? Oh, we should have mentioned her for 80s stuff too because she's pretty good.
There was a whole bunch of bands that we didn't mention that were awesome.
Yeah, but I know, but as a female, I feel like I'm supposed to be representing females a little bit better because there's actually some really good female artists Taylor Dane, Tell It to My Heart, you know. But I think, unfortunately, just because of the way everything works, a lot of one-hit wonders. Anyways.
Squirrel anybody?
Oh, fuck.
We should make a drinking game, everybody. Every time we squirrel, you should take a shot.
Jesus Christ. I know there's
Not
at
you,
least...
Abby.
Yeah. Aber. Oh, my God. Yes. Big shout out to Miss Abby. Hello, girl. Hey.
Hey, Miss Abby. Indeed.
I knew as soon as I saw her this morning, I knew she was hungover. I was like, actually, I didn't know if she was still hungover or if maybe she was still a little, but like, you know, just there's little interesting things that I find joyful. And I'm sorry, everybody, I do get sentimental about this stuff because the people that we connect with in life, that you and I connect with in life jointly, like, because obviously Abby was our barista at one time, many a moons ago before she all grewed up and everything, right? And got her tattoos and stuff. She was always super cute because, you know, you got to think about her age. Always super cute, but, you know, tattoos hot. Yay. Anyways, so I get very sentimental about it because time does not, because we don't age, you know what I mean? Because we don't age like really rapidly like a lot of people, which being a smoker as long as I was, you would think I do. But if I dyed my hair, like I'm dark, dirty blonde. It's the biggest thing that's happened since I've gotten older is my hair has went from a lighter blonde to a dark, dirty blonde.
Yeah.
And I mean, your hair's lightened as you've gotten older, and that's about it.
Yeah. I mean, it got darker for a long time, and now it's starting to get lighter.
I wasn't saying anything. I was leaving it as it was. I was being respectful. Mr. Freckleface. Wait, was that a hot button for you when you were a kid?
No, actually. A lot of the things that people tried to make fun of me for, I was like, oh, whatever, dude.
You know what's really interesting is the pictures of you when you're younger. I can't even tell you have freckles.
Yeah, it's partially because I was darker, because I was tan in most of those
being
pictures.
A farm boy and all that.
Yeah. I spent a lot more time outside.
I mean, there are times where there are parts of the year where I'm tanner than you. Anyways, 2 drinks for that one. We're going to have to remember that. Squirrel drink. I know some people. I know at least 10 of our followers for sure so far. So far, where we're at so far. Probably not on published date because we're way beyond that. But probably 10% of our followers would be like, I'll drink to that. I'll drink. Oh, wait. I swear I heard a squirrel. There wasn't a squirrel, but fuck it. I'll drink to that. You know, and that's okay.
And there was another squirrel.
As long as you're not drinking or driving, it's good. It doesn't matter.
Yes. Drink responsibly, people.
Drink responsibly and keep in the back of your mind. There is Uber. There is Lyft. There is call a friend. There's call a neighbor. There is what we used to call the walk of shame home. There used to be such a thing as sleep in your back seat. There's nothing. I say this with all sincerity because regardless of the relationship status or not, we actually this year had experience with a very good friend of Dagda's got hit head on by a drunk driver, and seeing the vehicle in person after the accident, I don't know how he survived, but by the graces of the universe, he did. And so there's nothing worth your life. There's nothing that you're going to go to that you need to drive that fast for. If you have an employer who's just like, you should have been here 2 minutes ago, I'm going to write you up. You can tell them there was nothing worth risking my life or anybody else's life. But the important thing is with so many options out there, and especially here in the Pacific Northwest, you actually have a lot of bars, and especially like at least 6 months out of the year where they actually will give you free rides home.
I didn't know that. But then again, it's been a very long time since I went to a bar.
Yeah, but you have to think about where most people are going to bars now. I mean, especially where we're located, there's lots of casinos nearby. So a lot of them, they'll be like, we'll get you a room discount if you want to stay. You know, I mean, granted, who wants to spend $50, but it's going to cost you a lot more than $50 if you go out and kill somebody, if you go out and get in an accident with somebody, if you go out and kill somebody, a total of somebody's car. So listen, I personally don't drink anymore. I haven't for over 6 years. And that's my choice. I just stopped. I know why I stopped, and I will never discuss it on mic, but I've stopped. You know, after a lot of reflection, I understand exactly why I stopped. But if you want to drink, just do it responsibly.
Yes.
Please. And I have many people who know me, and I'm like, I don't care if we only talk once a year. If you are in that situation, I don't fucking care. There is, and it's such a weird thing to say, because basically everybody I know locally, they're within an hour drive for the most part.
Yeah.
So there's no place that far for me. I would drive if you were out drinking with Sean and you guys were a bunch of slosh heads and couldn't afford a hotel room and you called me. What happened the last time you called me about needing a ride? And it wasn't even while you were drinking. No, it wasn't even. So here's the thing. So the last time he wasn't drinking, but the last time he called me for a ride, it wasn't a question. This is how I am, especially when it comes to people who've been drinking. Now, I want to make it very clear. Dagda was not drinking in this instant. But you called me and said, so my car, and I said, do you need me? Where are you at? I'll come get you. Yeah. He didn't even have to ask. And that's the way I've always been. I've had other friends that have called me and they're like, what are you doing? And it's, do you need me? Where are you at? Because and it's because I have a nephew and nieces through my ex-husband where I'm just so scared because they're so young. They're going to be out there. And then of course with Kai, I'm scared that somebody's going to hit them. And Kai's an excellent driver. I mean, he's that very good balance between aggressive and defensive where he's just like, he'll mean mug you when he's on his motorcycle, but he backs off. He drives a little bit more defensively in his truck, in his personal truck.
Yeah.
So anyways, What were we talking about?
Another drink, everybody.
But I know, for reals. So anyways,
like I was drinking. Buddy.
Hey, buddy. How's it going?
Using the juice.
Oh, jeez.
Another squirrel.
Right. Do you see that? It's doing something weird. Look at how nothing's changing.
What do you mean?
Look at the timer count.
Oh, yeah, it does that sometimes, which is kind of fucking annoying.
Okay, another drink. Sorry, guys. Anyways, so I'm a bit sentimental. So Miss Abby is somebody that we've known her for a solid decade.
Yeah, probably,
and I love her to
crazy.
death.
Yeah,
it's so crazy too because when we first met Miss Abby, she was as tall as you, not taller then.
I'm pretty sure she was taller than me when we first.
She
met
was
her.
not, and just take the compliment and run. Because one of two things has happened is either she came into her 5'11" self, like long legs. Hello, gorgeous. Oh my God, her hair.
She got them extended. Now they go all the way down.
Ha, 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 ha. Courtesy laugh.
Duh.
No, we're stop. You're going to have to fucking Christ. Anyways, drink. Oh, wait, I could pretend. What? I doubt it picked it up, but that's okay.
I'm sure it picked it up.
Probably. I'm very sentimental about people like Abby. I was so happy to run into her today because I had to run to where she works to pick up some weekly supplies. Mm-hmm. So we're not going to say where she works because that's her private business.
No.
And it was so funny because I was going to go at like 6:37 this morning. I didn't realize you were actually going to do classes. And then it was so funny because I'm just like, well, I know I'm going to go to the one she works at, right? And I'm like...
No stalking her. That's my job.
Right. That is your job. That's not my job. And anyways, so it was funny because we ended up waiting and then we ended up going even later than we thought. So that was just like, like kismet and coincidental that it was like one of those things where I probably needed to see Abby. Every time I get a hug from Miss Abby, it's like when I get a hug from Miss Kathy or Miss Linda or Miss Susan, it like gives my heart this joy. Mm-hmm. And it's just like, because if you think about it, pre-COVID.
Go ahead.
Oh, does your hurt?
Nope, my ear itches.
Somebody's talking about you. Somebody's listening to an episode right now going, oh, that Dagda sounds so interesting.
Any fucking way.
He is, but he's a handful. I'm just warning you. Stop.
Not in that way.
Yeah, not in that way. He has a micro penis. Minuscule is what you called it? Minuscule.
It's a step below micro.
He's like the runner-up on the Howard Smallest Penis competition.
On the Howard Penis Show.
I still remember that from the movie. Did you ever see the Howard Stern movie?
Yeah, of course I watched that movie.
Duh, he's your favorite. He's like your fucking superhero. You fucking remember that?
Yeah, with the speaker. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
I'm like, I don't even want to. Like, I was so young when that came out. I was like, wait, I don't get it. As an adult, I totally get it. I watched it when I was far too young.
Okay.
Okay.
What are you talking about? That movie came out when I was in the Army.
I was far too young.
Okay.
Let me tell you what. Most of my number happened after I got divorced, just so you know.
Okay. Congratulations.
I mean, my number was... Fuck. Anyways, I don't want to talk about it.
Fingers and toes.
Go fist yourself.
That would be... No. That's the answer to that.
The fact that you had to think about it for more than 3 seconds scares me a little bit.
I was just... At first, I was thinking about the logistics of it as a male. And then I was like, it's not that different from...
Really? Because I can recommend a movie for you.
No. Not interested.
Anyways. Okay, so you were a dirty motherfucker because I was so scared that those flies, you were talking about my toothbrush, because the way you said it and the smile you had and the way you laughed, I was like, I'm literally first stroking there on my teeth. I'm like, wait a minute. So I just knew, my inner child just fucking knew that it was mine, and you were just going to get the greatest to laugh because I laughed so good.
No, that was at my house.
And then I'm so sorry, Ann and Nancy Wilson from Heart. You guys are a fantastical musical group from the 70s, 80s, 90s, and even today. Because they do Mudhoney. They don't do heart so much. They do mud. They have a group. I think the group's name's called Mud Honey or Mud Dog or something like that. It's Mud something or another.
Mud Dauber.
Fuck those bees.
Yeah.
Fuck those things. We're working on things progressively. The audio, and then After Dark will be this fall. Hypnotic Gifts. And then hopefully it would be really super awesome if in the next 2 weeks we can record my special project and do what I was talking about doing it. Cause it would be totally fucking awesome to be like, hey, if you're interested in this is how you go get it.
Mm.
Because I don't know. I mean, I don't want to give 60% to Amazon. I just kind of that's ridiculous. I understand, but here's the thing. I understand with everything you were saying about it. But it's just like, no. That's not how it should work. If I give you the finished product all ready to go, then it should more be like 80 me, 20 you. Not this 60-40 bullshit towards their favor. Anyways.
More like 70-30. But yeah.
No, it's 40. It's 40.
60-40.
That's all the artist gets is 40, no matter what.
Yeah, I thought that you were getting 30.
Fuck, that might be true now, too. I mean, it has been like 4 days since I looked it up.
Also, with the thing that I was telling you about. So, Amazon owns Audible.
That's correct.
They didn't always, but they bought it.
Yep.
And Amazon has that program, the Kindle Unlimited. Mm-hmm. And they refer to it as a separate thing when from the author side. Mm-hmm. But they're going to make it so that if you are a member of Kindle Unlimited as an author, they have a program where they'll basically use AI to generate an audiobook for you and put it on Audible. And they're going to change the Audible subscription model from what it is now, where you get a credit that you can then use to purchase an audiobook, to being basically an unlimited.
Why are you giving them a free plug?
I'm not. I'm telling.
My name's not Jeffrey.
I'm telling people how bad this is.
Jeffrey Bezos. It's not. Yeah.
So basically, what's going to happen in the near future, is that if you have a subscription, you will no longer be owning anything. You'll just have access to.
It's just basically a rent while it's available.
And basically, yeah.
Because that's exactly what they do with a lot of these memberships. It's exactly what a lot of the other streaming services do. Like, you pay one fee, you can watch it while it's here, but when it's gone, it's gone. Mm-hmm. And that's how it is. And then it goes to a different streaming service. And then you have to pay there, and then around and around it goes. And it's fucking frustrating.
I don't have a problem with like Netflix and all that. Mm-hmm. Because from the get-go, you didn't own anything.
No, I get that. But if you go way, way back with Netflix, you used to be able to rent up to 5 DVDs at a time and have them fucking mailed to you while watching streaming, and then send them back. So your mailed 2 DVDs was like you just went to Blockbuster, but they delivered it to your house. Blockbuster used to be, I don't know. Anyways, first I will say that if you're an artist or an author out there and you're considering trying to publish, I'm going to give you the biggest recommend I can. Find somebody you know, somebody you trust, to do your audio for you if you don't feel that you can do an audio voice that's going to be appropriate for the content. And the reason I say that is because they should never, ever do AI. Because you literally are going to teach the way the AI seems to work is they're going to learn your algorithm. And the AI is going to start fucking writing books for Audible. And Audible's like, oh, we don't need to pay artists. You're going to see fucking artists out on their tent for $1, I'll write you 50 pages. And I say that with all sincerity. The reality is if it's something you've created yourself and you don't want it to be your voice and you can't find a voice you like, there's always bound to be somebody you know who can help you out and would do it for a reasonable fee. Or there's always voice modulation on your own program. Not everybody can throw voices around like you and I.
Yeah.
But the reality is if it is your thing, if it is your creation, make sure you stick true to it. Make sure you put that effort in because effort in. So here's the reason I say that. So there was a guy and a girl, and I'm sure we're at like 3 hours by now. There was a guy and a girl who both did test readings for an AI, for an AI program. Okay. Yeah. They had like 1,000 or 1,500 words. They did. And then within a year, they were seeing AI out there with their voice.
Yes.
And they actually sued successfully because they could prove that at first it wasn't part of their contract for that to happen. And so, you know, you have to pay when you're being creative, you have to pay attention to what you're doing. And I know that like I've gotten very good feedback on some of our memes, like really good feedback in real person. And I mean, online's fine and all that, but I don't get as many shares because I have it specifically made to where you can't just steal it and move it, you know? And not only that, but because I produce those through Canva, it tags automatically back to me. So, and I do that because it's like the memes are just there to be funny for me to enjoy, for you to enjoy. It's not there for Dick Harry Balls down the way to be like, oh, I got this hot neighbor. I took a picture of her ass, so I want to print this meme on her butt. So every 18-year-old boy double clicks. I that's not what it's.
Jesus Christ. Any fucking way.
Anyways, we are so beyond out of time.
And we're everybody's fucking drunk. Everybody's shit-faced.
You're welcome.
Everybody's pissed.
Look, guys, we're glad that you're here again. Sorry it runs long and it's kind of weird, but this motherfucker, I just know that he watched flies shit on my fucking toothbrush this morning. And I wanted to put that update in, but it's your...
I want to update you on my fly shit covered toothbrush. What the fuck, dude?
Update them on the everyday life family of things. Not families are wrong. We're umbrella of things.
Umbrella, yeah.
Because if I say family, that just sounds wrong.
Sweet.
Yeah, you mean SUITE, not not sweet.
Not as in tooth.
Dude.
Sweet as in hotel room.
Dude. What does mine say?
Cool.
Dude.
Sweet.
What does mine say?
Dude.
No, what does mine say?
Sweet.
Okay, so that's like beyond all the time we have.
And then?
No, and then we're at like an hour and 45 minutes. We don't have more time.
I always say that when people are at the shop. But wait, there's more. And then when they're getting ready to... And then...
Oh, you mean helping your uncle?
Yeah.
Because I'm like...
No.
I'm like, wait, why are you stealing my lines? Because I would do that to people and they would be like, yeah, I guess that's all I'm going to get today unless you have something new. And I'm like... Oh, and then I got this box in today because I'm a bitch like that. Cha-cha-ching, 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 ching, ching. Anyways, have a good one, guys.
Later.
Bye. Fucking savage.
Stops copies me.
Okay, everybody. That's all the time we have for today. So I want to thank you for stopping by to enjoy the conversation. We're glad you're here. And please share and share again. And share some more. And if you haven't already, subscribe. We'll be having another chat and another cup soon. We'll talk to you then. Look forward to seeing you.